Hiking is a favorite with both Scottsdale visitors and locals, and I got up early to do the Marcus Landslide Trail in the McDowell Sonoran Preserve. Encompassing some 30,500 acres, the Scottsdale-McDowell Sonoran Preserve is the largest urban nature reserve in the United States. With over 180 miles of trails, the park is host to activities including hiking, mountain biking, rock climbing, running, and horseback riding. No trip to Scottsdale would be complete without experiencing this amazing trail. I'm here at the Tom Thumb Trailhead. Arizona, you have really shown me your beauty. We are out here on a sunrise hike, and I'm enjoying every second of this. This is so beautiful.
You know, Nikki,
yeah, where were you?
I think my alarm was broken.
You missed a beautiful sunrise hike. It was awesome.
Yes, but then we got to meet up over at Hash Kitchen for lunch.
Oh, and that was amazing.
And more messed up. Created by husband and wife duo executive chef Joey Maggiore and Christina Maggiore, Hash Kitchen has reimagined the brunch menu. It's known for its variety of hashes, frittatas, scramblers, pancakes, over-the-top morning cocktails, and its incredible DIY Bloody Mary bar.
The Build Your Own Bloody Mary bar has an extensive topping selection with in-house infused vodkas to choose from. The Hash Kitchen boasts a social dining experience and is a favorite for locals and a brunch destination for visitors. Bobby, that Bloody Mary bar was so awesome. I loved making my own.
I'm still a little disturbed that it was a little healthy.
I put bacon, more bacon. I think I threw a Slim Jim in there. There was some olives and cheese.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
Now, another place you need to add to your itinerary is a stop at Craft 64. They had some amazing pizzas there and a lot of beer. Craft 64 is an artisan wood-fire pizza restaurant with 36 local Arizona craft beers on tap, a great selection of wines by the glass, and a comfortable neighborhood atmosphere. The restaurant sources its own produce, dairy, and meats locally, and hand makes its own mozzarella cheese and fresh dough in-house daily. We met with co-owner James Swan and manager Sam McNichol to learn more. James, Sam, thank you so much for having me here.
No, thank you for being here.
Thank you. So give me a little bit of the history behind Craft 64.
Well, we've been here about almost 7 years. We started this with the idea that everything would be sourced local, as locally as possible, from the beer to everything we do in the kitchen, even down to some of the wine.
Now I have to ask, because Craft 64, there's 30 some odd craft beers on tap that's local. Where's the 64 come from?
Actually in growlers, so the vessels you would fill beer with to go, draft beer with, 64 ounces in a traditional growler, so craft beer, 64 ounces in the growler, yeah.
That's just as much as I'm gonna drink in just a minute. What else can we find on the menu here?
We've got pizza, sandwiches, we have some protein options, steak, sausage, salmon, yeah,
it smells really good.
All wood fired. Yeah.
Pizza looks really good too.
Everything made from scratch kitchen, everything sourced as locally and organically as we possibly can.
So by coming to Craft 64, you really can kind of get a taste of the area and of Scottsdale and of Phoenix, because you have a lot of local breweries on tap.
We do. That's all we do is 100% local beer all the time. In addition to 10 of our own, which we brew. They're actually my recipes. Sam helps out a lot in the brewery when we're there. We carry breweries, Wren House, if you will, absolutely wonderful beer. Tombstone, Wilderness, Mother Road. There's so many fantastic breweries in Arizona. I think there's 130 altogether these days. Difficult to mention all of them, but they're always in rotation, and it's just part of what we do. We source things locally. We believe in local, and we love being part of the Scottsdale community as well.
That's awesome. Now, tell me about the building we're in.
1937 old adobe home, Old Town Scottsdale's oldest remaining home, if you will. Sorry.
Really?
When we first came to see it, it wasn't in such great condition. It had been here for quite a long time. No one had really bothered to keep up with it, and it was in bad shape, so we passed. went and looked around for another 6 months and wound up coming back because this was the one thing we found with a lot of character, and just decided to put our hearts and soul into it, rebuild it, bring it back to its former glory, if you will, open it up and do what we do with it.
Well, and it really made you a community or like neighborhood gathering spot too, because you also like resurrected a piece of history from the neighborhood.
Right,
and
absolutely.
now it's a gathering place for everyone. I'm assuming it's, at night here pretty busy.
We get busy, without a doubt, yeah.
The wood fire pizza, fresh house-made mozzarella, and local craft beer did not disappoint, and a visit to Craft 64 is a must while visiting Scottsdale. Nikki, anytime I have fig on a pizza, I'm sold.
Done. I know you love that so much.
Amazing.
That's your favorite.
We'll be right back with more of the Jet Set from Scottsdale, Arizona in just a second.